At dawn, as the first golden rays of sunlight crept gently across a quiet suburban neighborhood in Northern California, life stirred slowly. Birds began their morning chorus, and a soft breeze rustled through the maple trees lining the backyards. On this peaceful morning, around 6:15 a.m., Emma Carter stepped out into her garden with a steaming mug of tea, as was her daily habit. But today, something was different. As she walked toward the back patio, a sudden movement near the edge of her swimming pool caught her eye. She paused. There, barely visible in the shimmering water, was a tiny creature struggling desperately not to sink. Emma rushed over, and to her astonishment, saw a soaking wet baby rabbit flailing weakly, its tiny nose barely above the surface. Without hesitation, Emma dropped her mug and knelt by the pool. With trembling hands, she scooped the trembling animal from the cold water, its body limp and shivering violently. It was barely breathing. She wrapped it in a soft towel and held it close to her chest, whispering soothing words despite her own anxiety. Inside the house, she prepared a warm spot near the fireplace and fashioned a makeshift bed from a woven basket and old flannel. She then carefully warmed some milk and, using a small eyedropper, fed the rabbit drop by drop. Hours passed, and Emma didn't leave its side. She named the rabbit Willow, a name that seemed to match its fragile yet resilient spirit. Over the next several days, Emma dedicated herself to caring for the little creature. She would wake at dawn to feed Willow and gently clean its fur, ensuring it stayed warm and dry. The rabbit, once icy and lifeless, began to respond, first with the flutter of its ears, then with small, hopeful hops across the rug. Emma cried the first time Willow nudged her hand with its nose, a silent thank you from the creature she had saved. Weeks turned into months, and Willow transformed. No longer the fragile bundle pulled from the pool's edge, he had become an energetic companion. He followed Emma around the garden, nibbled on carrots from her hand, and nestled at her feet while she read on the porch. Neighbors would smile as they saw the unlikely pair, and some even came by just to see the miracle rabbit. Emma often reflected on that morning. If she had gone outside even a minute later, Willow might not have survived. The quiet rhythm of her life had been forever changed by a creature that could not speak, but had filled her days with companionship and purpose. In saving Willow, Emma had discovered a renewed sense of joy and a friendship more loyal than she had ever expected. Today, the wicker basket still sits near the fireplace, though it's mostly empty now, as Willow prefers hopping freely through the house. Their bond remains unshakable, born from a moment of chance and sealed by compassion.